All right, I think we are good to go. Welcome, everybody, to Week 1 of the 2026 season for Nick's Amiibo League. I just realized I'm not recording, so I'm going to go ahead and start recording for the VOD. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Week 1 of the 2026 season for Nick's Amiibo League. I have been waiting weeks for this stream to happen, and now we are finally here. I don't blame you if you're kind of slow coming in here. I mean, we did just get started. Also, I might have co-commentators join me throughout the course of the stream. I have 4 mods on this channel, and I've given them permission to join me on co-com, if it's okay with them. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to be doing the first match of the 2026 season. Just for a reminder, I'm going to be doing the Western Conference matches first, and then once we reach the halfway point, I will be switching to the Eastern Conference matches. So I'm going to be doing the Western Conference matches first, and then once those are done, we will switch to the Eastern Conference, and I will do those matches. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, let's jump right on into it. First up, we have our first 2 amiibo. We have Mario, who is repping America this year, taking on Ness. All right. So if you saw the trailer that I did, you'll already know how this is going to work. So, essentially, this is going to be a 300 HP stamina battle. Every battle in the regular season is going to be 300 HP stamina and 1 stock, no time limit. And the scores at the end of the match are going to be recorded, and the fighters are going to be ranked based on their results. And this regular season is going to be going for 17 weeks every Wednesday night, starting tonight. All right. Now, without further ado, I've been live for 5 minutes now. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh boy, this is the first match of the season. Looks like we got kind of a slow match to start things off here. I don't even really remember how these guys did in the last season, because the last season was 4 years ago. But now we are back for more. Who's going to take the first match of the season? Share the stream to another server. I'm not sure, because I mean, we're almost 10 minutes into the stream and there's nobody watching. So it kind of feels like I'm talking to nobody. Also, the reason why Button Mash Bros doesn't have a Discord server is because Nate doesn't use Discord. So I would end up running the server by myself. So I decided to just stick with my own personal server, and also, but I also have a server for Nick's Amiibo League that I'll probably, well, it's in the description of all of my videos. The Discord server for Nick's Amiibo League. Looks like Mario is under 100 HP now. They're barely even attacking each other. They're just hopping around. Whoa! Oh no! Oh, that's how we're gonna start the season? Mario wins 33.9 after Ness's blown recovery. Tried to get him with the PK Thunder, but Mario canceled it. Mario cancels Ness's recovery, and Mario starts the season at 1-0, and Ness falls to 0-1. And Mario wins it with a score of 33.9. All right. All right. Just had to fill out the score sheet very quick. I've got the score sheet open on another tab, just to keep track of these results. All right. Let's go ahead and scan the next two Amiibo in. We got, we're going to be having a total of 18 matches every night between the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference. There's 9 in the West and 9 in the East. Next up, we have Roshi. He's actually green, but he's red in the game. And he will be taking on Bolt. Pikachu. Alright, let's do it. Should probably write down who's next here. There we go. I just posted a link to the stream in some of my friends' servers. Hopefully that means I'll get more viewers here soon. Also, in case you're wondering, there's a chance that the stream will go for about an hour. These streams are usually going to go for an hour. That's how they'll go. Who's gonna win? This is very close. Are they even going to attack each other at all? People told me not to ping in my servers. I'm not gonna do that. It's kind of disappointing. Yoshi gets the win. It's going to be 14.9. Go ahead and get that down there. One. So first we had 33.9 and then we had 14.9. That's interesting. All right. So 2 matches have officially gone by. So let's go ahead and start the next one. We have Peach taking on Link. Peach is currently so Peach is in the Northwest Division and Link is in the Midwest Division. And while that match gets started, I'm going to go ahead and write down the next 2 fighters.
3, 2, 1, go!
It looks like Peach is going to get the home stage advantage this time around. So weird. I told everyone he's going to be live. This Cage is live right now. He probably is, actually. Best time to stream. I shouldn't be complaining. It's only the start of the season. I mean, we're only on match 3 overall. There's still plenty of time. This seems to be a quick one here. Link is making quick work of Peach. Oh my! every time she thinks she has him beat, he just comes right back. There. Got her. In the highest score of the entire league so far, 103.6. Wow, that was pretty lopsided. Link takes the win. That was kind of lopsided. Link is now 1-0, and Peach is 0-1. Where's Peach? There we go. I probably shouldn't have made the window so small, but whatever. I'll work on that after. All right. Let's get the next match started here. For the fourth fight of the night. Fight of the night. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. We got Luigi. It's gonna be #FreeLuigi versus Kerbluey. Not to be confused with the Kerbluey from Kirby Air Riders. Check out those videos on my main channel. Not Donkey Mong. It's Donkey Kong. Donkey Mong. Sounds kind of like Dokapon. No. Also, guys, let me know if there's any problems with the audio or with the visuals. Let me know, because this is my first time streaming on Nick's Amiibo League. I've done streams on Slicknick Gaming. In fact, I've done a ton of streams. Well, not a ton of streams, but I've done streams on my main channel, Slicknick Gaming, but I've never done a stream on Nick's Amiibo League. Those were premieres. That was different. I did premieres back when I reran the original season to get everyone hyped for this one. I might also do some unboxing at the end of the video. I might unbox some cards for you. Uh-oh. Luigi almost goes off the stage. Also, I forgot to mention, every stage is on, but it's only Battlefield and Omega. It's not like the actual stages. It's Battlefield and Omega. Yes, it's either Battlefield or Omega for each of the stages. It's gonna be who is going to take it? They're apart by 50 HP. one is kind of close. All things considered. Personally, I'm pulling for my boy Luigi to win, but I'd be happy if Kirby won. I just had to do the same thing on the Eastern Conference sheet that I did on the Western. The reason why it says 0 and 0 is because the fighters that are fighting next, none of the other fighters have fought except the ones that fought in the first 3 matches. Luigi looks like we might take this one home. Unless Kirby's got other ideas. Other than just hopping around and doing up airs. Sorry guys, my body is sore. I just went to work out and my body's just a little bit sore. Louis got 19% left, or 19 HP left to make that 13. Going to win this turned out to be a lot closer. Kirby's got 3.7. Is Luigi going to land that last hit? Is he going to land that last hit, or are they just going to keep jumping off? Going to keep jumping around. Luigi playing with his food. That's not good. 36.5. He's just hovering around him like a helicopter, only to dive down once in a while. It's like a bird hunting for fish. That's essentially how I describe it. That's how it is. All right, Luigi takes it and he goes 1-0, and Kirby starts the season 0-1. All right. So it looks like Kirby's going to be starting off. He's currently last in the Southwest. Well, we can't rank the divisions just yet because we can't rank the divisions just yet because not everybody in the conference has fought yet. And plus, it's only week 1. Next up, we have Donkey Kong taking on Samus. Here we go. go. Donkey Kong still has his health. Kong slaps her. Yeah, I didn't really expect there to be that many people here tonight. I mean, this is also the first stream. And also, it's Wednesday night. Donkey Kong has had a massive lead during this whole fight. It looks like we could see the most lopsided victory of the day. Clap. Does it again. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. I remember seeing something like that in an Amiibo tournament, and I just laughed my ass off. I just could not get enough of it. And Donkey Kong absolutely destroys Samus. 221.3. Absolutely mopped the floor with her. Alright, Samus. So Donkey Kong is going to start the season 1-0. And Samus is going to be 0-1. We have 4 matches to go in the Western Conference. Next one is going to be Bowser versus Zelda. Let's go ahead and get them scanned in. In case you're wondering how I got the divisions and conferences, these Amiibo are in the order which I got them. These Amiibo were sorted based on the order which I got them. So, Mario was the first Amiibo I got, and Sonic was the most recent one.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright. She is very close once again. We just saw the most lopsided victory of the season so far when Donkey Kong absolutely destroyed Samus. Next, and now we've got Bowser versus Zelda. Bowser actually won one of the Amiibo March Madness tournaments I did on my main channel. Bowser was the 2025 Amiibo March Madness champion. And Link, who we just saw earlier, was the champion of the very first March Madness, Amiibo March Madness. So we've got 4 of the 5 Amiibo March Madness champions duking it out tonight. 8-Bit Link is in the assorted, so he's not going to be competing in this league. see another lopsided victory here. Bowser's got Zelda in check. Alright guys, I'm tired. Alright, 184.7 for Bowser. And Bowser takes it. And Bowser is going to be starting the season 1-0. And Zelda will be starting at 0-1. All right. So now everybody in the Northwest Division has fought. So we'll be covering the standings for that at some point between the end of this stream and the start of the next one, which will be next week. At some point over the course of the next week, I will be posting a video detailing the standings at the end of every week, and then I will be posting the schedule for the next week. Next up, we got the two lightweights, Diddy Kong and Bowser Jr. We got the two lightweights in this conference. No, not Rosalina. Rosalina in... There we go. Okay. Honestly, I'm rooting for Bowser Jr. to win, but as commentator and commissioner, I'm not supposed to have bias. Oh, 207.6 for Bowser Jr. And we have yet another technical win. This is the second technical win of the night. Bowser Jr. 207.6. And Diddy Kong will be starting the season 0-1, while Bowser Jr. starts the season 1-0. All right, we just have 2 matches left in the Western Conference before we have to switch things over. Next up, we have Rosalina and Luma. And they will be taking on Dr. Mario. Here we go. Oh, I should probably put the next 2 fighters down. Oh, Rosalina's Luma is already gone. Go. Microphone is unmuted but has no signal. Somebody else is streaming. I swear, this chair. Whatever. I'm just doing this for my own amusement, and you guys are welcome to join along. Rosalina has a huge lead over Dr. Mario here. Looks like she could end it right here, but she does. 205.3. Rosalina and Luma will be starting the season 1-0. While Dr. Mario will be 0-1. Just go ahead and write down the scores really quick. All right, that's gonna do it for that one. Next up, we have the final match of the, well, not the final match of the night, the last match of the night for the Western Conference. We have WarioWare, or simply Wario, taking on Fox. This will be the last match of the Western Conference for the night. I can't believe it's gotten to that point already, but whatever. I'm just along for the ride. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are having fun too. Excuse me. Also, I think it's worth mentioning that I used a different software to get the round robin schedules for both conferences. So I used one software for the Western Conference and I used another software for the Eastern Conference. Either way, still got the job done, but the matchups, the format is a little bit different because they put the names in a different order. In case you aren't familiar with how a round robin works, basically everybody in the conference will face each other one time throughout the course of the regular season. They'll be facing each other once, not twice, just once. And then after that, the division winners and one wild card for each conference will go to the playoffs, which won't be taking place until August. The playoffs will not be taking place until August. Oh! 70.6! The reigning March Madness champion wins his first match of the season. Fox had a pretty big lead, but choked it away by falling off the stage. WarioWare goes 1-0. No surprise there. And Fox goes 0-1. All right, those are your Western Conference matches for this week. I am going to take a quick break while I get all these Western Conference Amiibo back on the shelf and get the Eastern Conference Amiibo ready. So I'm going to go ahead and go on intermission. So I guess this would technically be halftime of the stream. Anyways, I'll be right back while I swap the Amiibo over. Alright, that took a lot longer than I thought, but we are back. It's time for the Eastern Conference matches for Week 1 of the regular season. As I said, I used a different website to get the software, or get the schedule for the Eastern Conference than I did for the Western Conference. So the format's going to be a little bit different, but it still gets the job done at the end. So it's still exactly the same, but it's executed a little differently. First up, we have Mega Man taking on King K. Rool. To get an interview with him, but for some reason he won't respond to my DMs. All right, and away we go. First fight of the Eastern Conference.
1, go!
Sorry guys, I thought these streams were only going to take an hour, but it looks like it's going to be an hour and a half. Oh well. can't wait to open these cards. I haven't decided if I'm going to open them on stream or not. Because, I mean, I have a webcam, but it's not plugged in right now. I don't normally like to do unboxings, but... Uh-oh. I actually just had my chair fixed. In case you didn't know, I used to record in my dad's old rocking chair. But it kind of broke. It was starting to break, so my dad actually did some work on it, and now it's good as new. Man, when I look down at the recording, the red light, I realized that I accidentally forgot to record the first 4.5 minutes of the stream. But I will be keeping VODs on my computer, and the VODs will be going up after every stream. King K. Rool wins it 210.8. King K. Rool will be starting the season at 1-0. And Mega Man will be starting at 0-1. Oops. There we go. Next up, we have... Let's go ahead and introduce the next two fighters. Next, we have Pit taking on Lucario. And away we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
How much you rinse, you can't get all that chlorine off you going in the pool. Especially those those public swimming pools where they practically drench the pool in chlorine. Because dozens of people use that pool every day, so you got to keep it clean. But there is such a thing as too much chlorine. Man, it's already 9 o'clock. Where does the time go? Man, this thing is real stinker. I can't get... I can't... too terribly hard. No, they haven't clinched yet. Who's gonna win this? Either way, it's gonna be a very low score. Whoever wins. But they're both under 50 now. Nice shield. Pit gets a combo. Or Pit gets a little side tilt. Energizer. You know what? I really should open those cards. 19.6 for Lucario. And Lucario will be starting the season 1-0. But he has a very low differential, which is not really going to get him very far unless he steps his game up. Pit, meanwhile, is going to go to 0-1. Next up, we have Sonic. Mark. GTG versus Stewart. I don't even want to know if there's somebody trying to counter-program the stream. just over 100. Now just under 100. My goodness. Looks like this is the Omega version of Tiny Battlefield. That's what it looks like to me. An Omega version of Tiny Battlefield. Oh, Lord. This is what happens when you work out right before a stream. I'm tired. Note to self, don't work out before the stream, or else you get tired like this. And especially it doesn't help that nobody's... that it feels like I'm streaming myself. Really. The match feels pretty lopsided as Marth is under 100 now. Sonic, meanwhile, still has over 200. Like Mega Man is going to also be the first fighter next week. I just realized. Sonic's got the massive lead, but they're just hopping around each other, hovering over each other like helicopters. Or like a bird waiting to chow down on a fish. Whoop! Why does he keep teasing him like that? 190.6. Sonic is 1-0. So, Sonic starts the season at 1-0, and Marth is 0-1. Next up, we have Little Mac. Taking on the Wii Fit Trainer. Here we go. Go. Who's going to take this one? not, I should open this box of cards. Too late. I'm opening it. Alright. Put them right here for now. The wrapper there. And I will look at them after. Especially doesn't help that this is like the dullest Mario song on here. Man, everybody's playing Pokemon Pokopia. But here's me sitting here playing Super Smash Brothers. Salute the sun, indeed. No, I'm not gonna skip. But I do have the cards. They are ready. I just haven't scanned them yet. This is very unprofessional, but I guess there's nobody watching, so I guess I could scan them in and see which ones I got. Ooh, Don Rossetti is my first one. Next. Coach. I don't think I have that. Egbert! Yes, I love Egbert. Oh, I think the match might be over in a minute. Probably should have changed into some pajamas. I'm still in my work clothes. Or not really my work clothes, but you know what I mean. Clothes that I could wear to work. That's it. 79.9. Which, ironically, was Mario Kart World's price at launch. Actually, that was the launch price for a lot of Switch 2 games. $80. Wii Fit Trainer is 1-0. And Little Mac is 0-1. Go ahead and scan everybody in. All right. Next up, we have Pac-Man and Wolf. There. Now I'm going to go ahead and scan in the other 3 cards to see what they are. Ooh. Ed. I don't think I have this one. Julian. I have that one yet either. And Alice. One of my favorites. Alright. It's all 6 of ahead and get those cards into the book once I'm done. Once I'm done with the stream. So that'll be the last thing I do after man, I'm exhausted. I'm a lot more tired than I thought I would be. Probably because I just worked out. That's probably it. Always tired. Well, I picked Wednesday night because I figured those would be the best nights to stream. I'm trying to get lower calories, you know. Oops, that's my friend Logan. Oops. I should stop making that noise. I'm really tired, in case you didn't know. And the fact that I'm not really able to talk to my audience doesn't help. Are you serious? The battery's already down to 20% and I just unplugged it like half an hour ago. God, this computer, man. And I thought there were problems with my other computer. The only reason why I got this new laptop was because there were starting to be problems with my old one. Like there was, like the fans were malfunctioning and the hard drive was kind of starting to slow down. That's the reason why I decided to get a new laptop instead of just messing around with it. Oh god. Now the stream.
Game.
39.1 for Wolf. And Wolf starts the season at 1-0. Meanwhile, Pac-Man will be starting the season at 0-1. Next, we have Lucas. This is one of the matches I was looking forward to the most. Lucas taking on Villager. Because these guys are in the same division, but also they are next to each other on the shelf. Alright, so let's go ahead and do it. And I'm going to go ahead and put down the next two fighters. We're getting down to the last few matches here, guys. Yeah, we're getting down to the last few matches. This is the fourth to last match of the night. Oh! 267.5, the biggest victory of the night. Man, this just got interesting. Villager failed to recover there. At least I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And Lucas starts the season off the right way with a 267.5 victory to put himself at 1-0. Villager will be 0-1. Villager is now 0-1. And next up, we have 3 matches to go. This next one is going to be Ike and Olimar. Here we go. Oh, we got the Nintendo Land music. That's cool. How many of you actually remember Nintendo Land? I do. I loved Nintendo Land when I was a kid. I think it's honestly kind of a forgotten gem. Oh! 242.4!
Must fall forward.
Wow! I gets it with the dunk! Wasted no time there. And Ike is starting off 1-0. Olimar is going to be 0-1. And I just realized the final score was 2-4. All right, we're down to the final 2 matches, guys. Before we end off the night. Oops. Next up, we have Rob and Falco. Alright, let's do it. Next we got... So the next fight will be Jigglypuff and Captain Falcon, and that will be the last one of the night. Rob is still perfect. What is going on here? Rob has gotten 124 unanswered points. This is insane. Make that 134. And he's no longer perfect. But damn, that was insane. He went that long being perfect. That's just insane to me. I'm surprised Michael Crummy Jr. here, of all people, isn't here. Because... well, I guess it's because Daisy isn't here. That's probably why. Because Daisy is in the Assorted Conference. Therefore, she is not playing tonight. And she's not playing in this league. Falco. Is Rob about to pull? Yes, he does. 282.3. Call the police. There's been a murder. Man, easily the most lopsided victory of the entire season. And it's not even close. Rob wins at 282.3. Absolutely beat the shit out of Falco. He's going to start the season 1-0. And Falco is going to be 0-2. Or 0-1, sorry. Damn. That was a slaughter. That was an absolute slaughter. I'm sorry, Falco fans. I'm sorry you had to witness that. And now, for the final match of Week 1 and the final match of the night, we have Jigglypuff taking on Captain Falcon. Here we go. And this is the final match of the night for Week 1. So the standings are in for the Northeast and the Mid-East divisions. The full standings. Actually, no, Jigglypuff hasn't fought yet, so just the Northeast division standings are final for this week. And Jigglypuff looks like she's gonna pull out another slaughter here. Just dancing around Captain Falcon, and he finally gets a hit. I still cannot believe that Rob got that huge win there. Another slow match to end off Week 1. This is the very last match of Week 1 and the final match of the night. Whoever wins this will be the last fighter to go 1-0. Oh my god! They both almost just went off the edge. My god, we got ourselves another slow one to end off the night. We got another slow battle to end off the night. How fitting. 143.8. Oh no! Why did Captain Falcon have to do that? Jigglypuff takes the win. She goes 1-0. And Captain Falcon, after that stupid mistake, goes 143.8. Alright, guys, that is the end of tonight's events. And that is the end of week 1. Thank you to those who tuned in. Probably nobody. In fact, nobody tuned in tonight. But still, nonetheless, I hope you enjoy the matches in the future. But for right now, this is Nick signing off for Nick's Amiibo League. At some point during the week, I will be uploading a video giving you a detailed standings, going through the standings at the end of week 1. And I will also be giving out the schedule for week 2, which will be a week from tonight at the same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Alright, that's going to do it.